ModLab 50. ModLab 50.
Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome to this special video where I'm going to discuss 5 things I want to see in the new Call of Duty, which is named Infinite Warfare. Now obviously this is going to be opinion based and the gameplay on screen does tie in with my list, but I want you all to comment with 5 things you want in the game, and if this video gets enough views, maybe I'll compile your list of things into a new video. So, comment, please. Anyway, jumping right in, I want to complain about something I'm sure most people don't even think about, but it's been driving me nuts for a long time now. When I run into a partner, I should slip right through them. Few things irritate me more about Black Ops 3 than when you spawn and you try to run, just to find out you can't because a teammate is laying on the ground there not moving. The game should allow us to run through partners, that way we don't have the annoying trolls on Search and Destroy, and in general the mess of the start of a game. The one downside is I don't know how they could get this to work. I can see them trying to fix this just to find out it causes more hit detection issues when you're shooting an opponent, but I think it's worth a shot. Next on my list of demands, I ask for better score streaks. I don't get why they've nerfed them so bad nowadays. Back in the days of World at War, you had attack dogs that were totally savage. On Modern Warfare 2, you had a Predator, Harrier, Emergency Airdrop, Payload, Chopper Gunner, AC-130, Nuke, EMP, and they were all awesome. Black Ops introduced the Blackbird, RCXD, and brought back the Chopper Gunner. Modern Warfare 3, you had 3 separate score streak systems, giving you a huge list of different score streaks. Then Black Ops 3, we have Hater, Raps, and Cerberus. The rest pretty much suck, if I do say so myself. I get not wanting them to be overpowered, but that was half the fun of the older games. When you did well and completely demoralized the opposing team, that was fun. So let's fix this for Infinite Warfare. More good choices for score streaks. To continue my rundown of this game, let me badmouth the maps of Black Ops 3. See, if you go back to the original Black Ops, Treyarch was on point releasing a dozen or so good to great maps. The ones that weren't so good were unique and had something special going on in them. For instance, you have Launch with the huge rocket that takes off, the opening doors on Radiation, the automatic turrets of Berlin Wall, etc. Then you have, classic maps like Firing Range, Grid, Havana. I know a lot of people really love Nuketown. But now with Black Ops 3, we have none of that. Honestly, what map is good on this game? Fringe is passable, I guess. Hunted is okay. But overall, the maps were really uninspired throughout the game, so Infinite Warfare with your space-based storyline, you have the ability to make good maps. One in a spaceship, one on the moon, or some far-off planet. You have options, is what I'm trying to say. My second biggest hope for Infinite Warfare is for some cool weapons. I know I can't be the only person thinking like this, but Black Ops 3 puts you in a really bad situation overall. While I'm glad you have burst weapons in every category, just about everything readily available is a gun. Frankly, some days I don't want to shoot a gun. Maybe I want to shoot a knife gun thing. Well, too bad, because you have to pray to any god you believe in hoping for that cool thing. The Banshee is cool, but again, don't have it. For all of the melee weapons, you need to basically sink real-world money in to get. It's ridiculous. Back in Modern Warfare 2, we had a Riot Shield, which was actually quite fun to use. Halo games have the Needler, which is really cool, and not quite a regular gun. But Black Ops 3 gave us very few non-bullet-based weapons to use, and most of them are behind a wall of purchases, or you have to be a certain level to get them. So, let's fix this for Infinite Warfare. Let's get some new weapons to make me feel like I'm awesome. Before I give you guys my number 1, I'd like to throw in the overarching honorable mentions. Let's fix the lag, guys. It's so bad for me, but I don't know how bad it is for everybody else, so I didn't include it in the actual top 5. I'd also like to point out the piss-poor matchmaking of this game. If you hadn't noticed, this lobby was practically empty throughout, just because some people left before the match. This match then became insanely boring and frustrating because there's nothing going on. I'd also like to quickly complain about the actual skill separation. Why can't we separate out the really good people from the not so good people? When we finally get like 4 good people in a lobby, why do you put 3 of them on the same team every single time? My biggest desire for Infinite Warfare is that they bring back Team Tactical. I know most people probably could care less about this game mode, but to me this was a classic part of Black Ops for me. It's what introduced me to Search and Destroy, Demolition, other game modes. It also helped when the game was in its prime and clans would play together and stomp on me. I could switch to Team Tactical and play without the fear of clans. And because there were no clans, I would play better. I don't get why they got rid of this game mode. It was getting played, maybe not a lot, but I'm sure it got played more than Hardcore Domination does. But that about wraps up my thoughts. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe for more gaming content, and comment with your top 5 biggest hopes for Infinite Warfare. Peace out, Skillets.